Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode, actually the second one, I guess technically third, of our Cisco's RPG thing, Cisco's Adventure RPG Ultimate Edition. Essentially, this is episode 2, or rather, this is going from 101 days to 200 days. We're gonna see how this goes. I don't know exactly what we're trying to look for or anything, but what I do know is that there's actually quite a bit of quests that we need to do in not just the champion trials, but also in other things. So I think the next one that we need to do is we need to actually end up killing a wither. And unfortunately for that, actually, is there a way we can just ignore that and instead go fight the dudes from Cisco's stuff? Because I don't know exactly how do I get to Cisco's Traveler's Journey? Nope. Knighthood, Royal Variants, no. Ultimate Knight, no. Forbidden Magics, no. It's Cisco's Fate, no. So Divine Armor, for that we need to actually get Radiant Rubies. And for Radiant Rubies, we need to actually go to get True Dragon's Breath. We need Nether Stars. The cores we can get easily, or relatively easily, but we need at least Dragon Skin, so we need to actually get to the Ender Dragon, which means I should probably prioritize that, but I haven't done any of that stuff yet. So, I guess what we gotta do first is, do we want to go through our path, or do we want to go through the path of the actual game? Because from what I'm thinking, I want to go through my own path, and the path that I want to take is a bit of a stupid one. Also, we've got a boss dude over here called Umvothi the Sunbird, and we're just gonna... Uh-oh, that guy actually does a significant portion of our health and damage. Uh-oh. So let's do that. These guys are glowing. I don't know why they're glowing. Are you guys charging him up or something? Because right now, I'm kind of just vibing with our sword. Apparently, I just can't hit him, so we're just going to ignore him. But the path that I want to take is actually just going really far out, and then going into dungeons and continuing to get the Cisco's random loot bags in order to get certain things, specifically so that we can just get the one item that I love the most that is in here, which is in the shop, and it's the Ring of Flight. Now, the Ring of Flight just gives creative flight, but it's 50,000, 50k. We also need to get more Wisdom Scrolls to level up more, and we need a bunch for the cores as well. So I think that at this point, what we might want to do is just go Insano style and get ourselves an insane amount of the champion coins from getting those things. So I'm just gonna go super far away, and we're gonna find ourselves a dungeon to be able to raid, because the reason why we're going out far is due to the thing called the Adventurer Kit, which gives additional loot every block that we go away, up to almost 187%, so almost 190%, which is almost 200%, which is pretty dope. So I think I'm just gonna get really, really far away, and then we'll loot up a dungeon or something. See how many of the random loot, the champion loot bags we can get. Okay, well, it has been a significant amount of time because I decided to try and travel across this ocean, which apparently is a lot larger than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it would be a medium-sized ocean, but instead, it seems to just go on and on and on, and I just found something called the Sunken City, so maybe it'll have the loot that we want. As of right now, we are full to max on our Adventurer Kit, which is great. I just don't know exactly what to expect in here. It says it's a Sunken City, so I don't know if there's good stuff in here, stuff that we'd want, or even anything really important. I do know that we also just don't even have respiration, so this is gonna suck. But there's cool stuff in here potentially, so I wanted to at least check some of it out if I could. Because I don't know exactly what to do, and I honestly was getting kind of bored of just perpetually swimming forever. And I know I could have made a boat, but like, I just didn't want to go all the way back, even though we can /home because I added that to the mod pack. I just didn't want to. But anyway, let's see. Is there anything up in here in the middle? Nope. Okay, great. Okay, well, I decided that this is taking forever, and we don't have respiration or anything good enchanted on our stuff yet. Did something just... Are you throwing tridents at me? Could you please just not? I'd really appreciate it if you wouldn't. I'm just trying to find land. Like, if you keep attacking me, I know I don't look really fierce, but I will kick your butt. I don't even know how much loot I'm expecting to find in this, but I'm just trying to find a roguelike dungeon far enough away. I've gone so far away that my brain is kind of melting, and I'm struggling to think rationally. But I'm just hoping that we'll be able to... What the heck is this? This is another... They've got a weird ruined portal thing down there. I'm just gonna ignore it. I think I've seen that before. Is that land? Is that land? That's ice, but it's closer to land than anything else. Oh, Troy, this is the whatever the thing is from that one mod, Aquamarine, whatever. There's a maze underneath this, isn't there? But it's just, we've got a ton of ice, and I don't know exactly what to do. But what I do know is that I'm just gonna try and find a structure. There's a thing over there, though, that I want to check out first, because there is actually something here. And, ooh, cool, fish and fish. Dope. What are you? Are you the actual dungeon thing that you need to find here? Probably, right? Like, this would make sense. I can't break the sea lantern, and we're starting to freeze. I didn't know we could freeze, but I guess that's just something that happens. There's a chest in the ice, and I can't break... Why can't I break the ice? I can't break anything. Do I need to keep going to get out of this place to find actual land? Because I can't break it. Okay, I can break things again. Was it just not when I was getting close, or was it because I was frozen? That was weird. Okay, can I... So, if I can break blocks now, can I break the chest out? Where was it? It was over here, right? It's like right over... Why did I forget where... Did I forget where it was? It was here, right, yeah. I can't break it. Okay, I can't break blocks close over... Okay, interesting, weird. That confuses me, but at least we can maybe find the roguelike dungeon. That's what we're looking for. Well, that whole ice area was a lot larger than I expected, but we got out of it here now. For 8,000 negative 9,100. We found this weird thing. I don't know exactly what this is, but we at least found land, which this is a very interesting situation they've got here, because we've got what? We've got a frozen wasteland right next to palm trees, right next to a weird purple tree, with potentially other stuff here. I'm just gotta find a dungeon. Coconino Meadow. Okay, weird. What even is this? we're just gonna move on and try and find ourselves that roguelike dungeon, because that's all I'm here for. We're doing this mod pack my way, which means we're grinding for something stupid, after farming for something stupid, after running for 18 million years to find something even more stupid. And you know what? You guys are gonna watch it and enjoy it, because that's what you guys do, you freaking weirdos. And you know what? I appreciate it, because I couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you guys for watching me just become mad and crazy at a video game, because it's fun. Wait, is that house a roguelike dungeon? I think it is. Which is perfect, because we came all this way for one. And now I should probably set a warp. Oh, quest completed. Dungeon called dungeon. Yes, this is perfect. Exactly. This is exactly what we needed. Now all we gotta do is go on inside and get to the lower levels to get all the loot. So we're gonna probably start at the bottom level, because that's gonna have the most loot. And we're just going for the champion loot bags and the other stuff from Cisco's content and Enigmatic Legacy. Like the real good rare stuff. That's all that we care about. We're not gonna worry about anything else. That's all we're going for, and all we're really gonna concern ourselves with. So all we gotta do is just get down to the deepest layer as fast as possible, which Honestly, the easiest way is probably just gonna be going down a cave, and then we vein mine a bit to go over here. Right, and then there should be, yep, another level. It says it's like right over here. Are you up or down? Oh, never mind, it's right here. It wasn't up or down, it was actually just right here. And all we gotta do is we find the spawners, we gotta break the spawners, because otherwise these guys are just gonna keep spawning. And currently, they are level 99 mobs, which are kind of nuts. But thankfully, we've got some pretty good stacked up stuff. And so we're gonna see what kind of loot we're gonna get here in a second. And this is all we've come this entire way for. Also, this guy's 2,000 health, so this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it would. We're just going to keep on slashing. That's all it's going to take. And you know what? That's fine. We can be patient. We've come all this way. I've spent the past, like, probably actually closer to 5 hours just running or swimming. I didn't make a boat for the first, like, 2,000 blocks of the water, which was a great idea, but it's okay. Because we just gotta get through this guy. Come on. And down. Perfect. And now, of course, this is not going to have... Okay, you know what? Not too terrible. We did get a lucky pocket rock thing, whatever. Cool. Some diamonds. The leggings tablet, which is cool. I just don't know exactly if anything else is really worth it. But free diamonds are always free diamonds, so that's not terrible. And we got a citrine, which is okay. And now we just gotta find some more loot and more chests and just keep on going, because that's the whole thing. That's why we're down here. So we got more Ethereum ore. I don't even know if I need Ethereum ore at this point, but it's cool. It's rare, so we're gonna take it. I guess. Why would we not? Anyway, can I find a Cisco's? I need one of the Cisco's bags. I need to find out how many of the bags are gonna be in one of these chests. 'Cause that's what really matters. Like that's what we're really here for, is the champion loot bags. As opposed to Vitalic jewels, which are kind of mid, whatever. I mean, they're not great, they're not terrible. I'm not gonna complain about them, but I'm also not gonna give them praise. Let's just take you guys out. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know if I'm gonna have to split this one into 2 parts, because, I mean, we're already on day 20, but we've also spent, like, this video is taken 2 days already of essentially just running. So, probably not the smartest way for me to have done this, but it's fine. We got some astral dust and some chestplate tablets. I just need one, where did we come from? Did we come from over here? Is this, yeah, this is where we came from. So we can check out this side too. Okay, there's just a chest here. What I need is the Cisco's loot bags. Also, I probably should have kept more building blocks, but I guess I will use nether bricks, because nether bricks are nether bricks, whatever. Okay, there we go. 5 champion loot bags out of our very first champion loot bag holding chest, which is perfect. And we've got even more to... What the heck is that? That looks absolutely terrifying. So we're gonna kill it. Vampire in flight. I don't know... What the heck? Oh, that's a vampire. Vampire in flight. Okay. Vampire Slayer. I got an achievement for that. And of course there's a cursed armor. I don't think there's anything cool in the chest either, so I don't even know if it's worth it. And other people were saying you can open the chest while the cursed armors are alive. I know. It's more just that I would rather not get hit and potentially killed because of the curses that I have to deal with while I'm doing that. So I know I could block them off in a corner, but it's just not really worth it. So how about you stop commenting that? Because I'm more than aware. But also, what we can do is we can just skedaddle. Okay, let's not do that. This has been probably one of the longest. Just like we're not even done with the 200 days, but this has probably been the longest recording series, like, other than our 500 days in All the Mods 10. And I'm not even kidding. that video took so long to record, but at least I could sleep. And I also AFK'd for a lot of it, because most of it was growing trees. But other than that, like, it just, like, come on now. At least I could AFK for that, but for this, it's like, okay, AFK, oh, I've passed away 3 times, because the mobs are sneaking up on me, and mobs do damage, which is annoying. But at least we can take these guys out now. We don't really have to worry too much. So we're just going to make our way through this. And hopefully we can get a bunch more of the Cisco's champion loot bag things, because they seem pretty darn good. And we need a lot of them because we need a lot of champion coins. And champion coins... Okay. Okay. That actually dealt a significant damage to us, so I'm a little concerned. Again, this is why I'm very cautious about how I'm doing this, because the mobs do damage. It's very unfortunate, I know, but I would love as well, I would love nothing more than to not have to worry about health or mob damage. But I do, because I decided to put a curse thing on that I didn't know I couldn't take off. So, we're stuck with it, and you know what? It's fine. What I may end up having to do is make this one another 2-parter, because this is taking forever, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it up in time. So, if this is a 2-parter, then I'm sorry, but also, you know what? That's just how it goes sometimes. Whatever. Ooh, we're just getting more Cisco's coins, but what I really don't need is the coins. I need the actual boxes, because the bags give more coins than just the coins themselves. But you know what? Fair enough. I appreciate at least giving me something of what I wanted, even if it's not exactly what I need. There we go. Looks like we got some more of them. Natural gems, whatever, who cares? What about in there? Nothing super crazy, just some diamonds and gold, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore them now, because it's honestly not worth it. And I don't really want to have to deal with it. Oh, wait! We're down to, like, no health. That's why I always make sure beforehand that I take care of all the mobs, because they do damage. See, this is why I always make sure, which is really annoying, but... Well, that was like the entire first floor, so I guess maybe we'll get better luck in the next floor up, because honestly that floor was kind of dookie. Immediately 5 bags, immediately you as well. Pearl of the Void, I don't know what that does. Flawless Slipstream Gem, I know we need them. Taking a lot of damage again. Okay, let's make sure to take care of you. Wither's annoying. But honestly, this might take a long time with how few of the champion coins we're actually ending up getting. But we're gonna still do our best, because that's all we can do. And you know what? That's what my dad says. My dad always told me, you always gotta do your best. If you can't do your best, then you're not doing enough. Because you can always do your best, and there's always an opportunity to work on yourself and be the best you can be. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep on going, and we're gonna see what's in all these chests after I take out all the spawners and the mobs, because there's just a lot of mobs and a lot of spawners. Okay, spawner gone. You're gone. There's nothing over there. Okay. See, that wasn't too bad. There's just a lot of dudes here. We just gotta take them all out. Even though they all have a lot of health, and we don't do a ton of damage because of levels just yet. Now, that'll change in a second, and we're going to actually have to use some of our first champion coins in order to utilize and get even more champion coins, because we're going to have to get more levels to make us do more damage so we can go through these easier and get a little bit more loot. But that's fine, because that's just how it's going to have to go. There we go. We got the mob taken out. We got you guys gone. Now what we can do is we can chuck all this stuff in there. We'll keep you guys, actually. What we'll do is we'll chuck that in there, that in there. And then we can grab Eye of the Nebula. It seems important. And then let's see if there's anything good in here. Some Ethereum ore. Heart of the... Okay, literally nothing great in there either. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. But... you know, it's all good, because at least we know where to go from there. That's all that matters. Yay, more of the champion loot bags, but still not enough, because we only have 20 right now, and I think we're gonna need quite a few more, but at least there's another little mausoleum thing over here. We can get a couple more, which is perfection. Now, I am also wondering about people's opinions on the length of videos, because from what I've been seeing, people really like the longer videos. And if I make a video under 20 minutes, people just won't watch it. So, I'm still going to work on making videos at around an hour to 4 to even like some longer ones for the larger and larger combination videos. But I'm going to try and make each different video around about 3 hours if I can at all times, just because that's what people seem to want to see. So I'm just going to do the best I can for that, and if you don't like those longer videos, then I'm sorry. If you do, then comment it below, and if you want to see me make even longer videos, then make sure to comment that too, because I really do appreciate it. And I try and read every comment. I know with getting more and more comments, it has been a little difficult to read and respond to everything, but I do appreciate everyone's patience and everything with that. I'm just going to keep doing what I do because I love doing this. It's a lot of fun, and I really appreciate all you guys. But let's just hope we can get ourselves some more champion coins and more of the stuff that we need, because I would love to be able to get myself that Ring of Flight. Because flying around in creative flight in a mod pack that's not exactly built for that is probably my favorite thing, and I can't exactly cheat or cheese it like I could in older versions, unfortunately. Because I was using dupe glitches originally to just dupe them, which, honestly, interesting. It's cool. It's just, like, not exactly really usable in this version because of the changes that they made, which honestly is probably a good thing. But it does make it a little bit difficult for me to utilize the champion coins to get free Ring of Flight nearly immediately, because honestly, flight's really powerful, and it's the thing that I love abusing the most. Same with level up systems, because I love just grinding them and doing stupid stuff with that. But what I like most is that I can just loot more and more and cheese it that way anyway, which is fun, and that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I've been doing. So if you enjoy seeing me cheese stuff and do stupid things, then yeah, subscribe if you haven't. But if you have, then thank you. I really appreciate it, and it means it genuinely means the world to me. I'm kind of forgetting how to speak, but I just really appreciate it, and I wanted to say something. So thank you guys so much. I just appreciate it. And I couldn't do it without, you know, people watching it, because otherwise that just wouldn't make it anywhere worth the amount of time that I spend doing this. And you know what? It's a lot of fun, and I'd love to make this a full career. As of right now, it's not really something that I can do as a career, but as it is growing and continuing, it might turn into that. So please support me as best you can. Also, if you want to see these videos early, you can. YouTube memberships. I have YouTube memberships enabled, and essentially people who have a membership for $1 a month can see my videos as soon as I finish them and get them uploaded. They get to see them. So yeah, if you want to do that, then become a YouTube member. I really appreciate it. Usually videos are up around when the previous one gets uploaded to everyone else, but sometimes they're like a couple weeks in advance, sometimes they're a month in advance. It all depends on how well videos are going along. Like, if you remember and you see that I haven't uploaded a video for you guys in a couple weeks, it usually means that I am working on some longer videos that are taking a while. Like this one. This one's taking a much longer time than I ever anticipated. But that's okay. You know what? It's fun. People wanted to see it. It was requested. So I did it. And you know what? I'm enjoying it. I also keep forgetting that I will not ever get put out by myself because of the curses that we have on us. So I always gotta make sure to put myself, like, douse myself, so that we can actually not be perpetually on fire. But you know what? It's okay. We're just here to yoink all of the adventure kits. Ow! That was actually really close. That guy did a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. Yeah, level 98, level 99 mobs are scary. Could y'all have figured that out? I don't know. But they're terrifying. We need more loot though. I just need more of, can someone please, wait, what? That's where we came in. Wait. Oh, it's supposed to be over here. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, where's the staircase up if that's just a full dead end? But it wasn't. There's more. That makes more sense. Anyway, loot. No loot. Okay, what about loot? A little bit of random loot and a lost engine. Not ideal. Okay, let's get nothing in there either. Great. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. Okay, what about you? Okay, there's one there, and now we just gotta take out all the mobs again and loot all the chests, because that's exactly what we're doing. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of how everything goes here, but more specifically in these rooms especially, it's always good to take out all the spawners first, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to deal with infinite mobs attacking me all at once, which is really annoying. But now we don't have to, because now we have the technology. And literally nothing in that first chest. Okay, what about you? Literally nothing in the second chest. Okay, how about you? Some chestplate tablets. Cool. So pretty much nothing. A tattered tome. Great. Thank you so much for your absolute nothing. Oh, good lord. This is going to take forever. That's okay. It's alright. I've just gotta breathe. I don't even know if the loot bag things the loot pouch things, if they spawn in these higher tier or high level chests. It looks like they probably do, based on that, but you never know. Can we get some? Can I? Okay. We're just gonna have to do this, because there we go. We yoink you, and and that's gonna take forever to get back. Wait, no, I have a warp set. So we can get back. We can get back relatively easily. That's fine. Okay, got back instantly. Instantly slain. Like within 0.2 seconds. Great. Okay, I think I take a lot more damage from behind, which is something that I did not know about. But I think that when I get attacked from behind, I am dealt increased damage, which is suboptimal because I keep exposing my back to enemies. So we're just gonna try our best to not, and try our best to dash by all these guys and loot everything as quick as we can without getting hit, because that seems to be the best option for us. Also, it doesn't seem like there's too much loot in here, which is great. So I think we're just gonna go back up to the surface. A royal skeleton. Okay, cool. It only took me a little bit of time to get our stuff back, only probably, you know, half an hour, which was annoying, but not the end of the world annoying, so I'm happy about that. But I guess now we gotta find another dungeon, because my goal is gonna be 100 champion loot bags, and then we should be good to go. But I am realizing that we might have to just use these 20 right now, just to get enough of the champion coins so that we can level up enough to be able to not immediately perish to like everything. Now, I don't know how many coins it's going to give us total after all these, but hopefully enough that we won't immediately perish. Okay, now, I don't know how many that's going to transfer to in terms of wisdom scrolls, but it should be a healthy amount. Okay, you know what? We got out with 62 wisdom scrolls, so we're just going to use them all and get ourselves all those levels, and now we have 62 points to put in. And what we're going to want to do is get our damage up, because as of right now, our damage is not nearly high enough, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to look and see exactly what's going to increase our damage the most. I think most of it is going to be somewhere over here, maybe? Is it over here? Oh, shoot. Damage if you have enchanted weapons. There we go. It's right over here where we get a ton of damage. Perfect. There we go. We should do a considerable amount more damage because we will get all of the buffs for enchantments as well as crafted stuff, which is great, as well as the burning additions, but we do still need socketed gems for the stuff on our weapons, so we can't exactly just get rid of that real quick. What I am thinking, though, is we need to combine some adventurer kits. So, +5, +3, +19. We'll combine the +5 and +3. And maybe we can get something good out of that one. +7. Okay, not too terrible. What I am thinking is -19 and -40. -21, and then that plus the 10 will give us -7. Honestly, not too terrible. And now we can work with all that later. We have 1 champion coin left, and now we gotta find ourselves another one of these dungeons out here so that we can get even more champion coins and go even crazier. And that's what most of this 100 days is gonna be. So if you don't want to see that exactly, you can probably just click off of it now. But if you do want to see me just do stupid things this entire time, then, yeah, no, make sure to stay watching. I know how to speak. I'm good at it. Yep, that's why I do YouTube. I know how to speak good. Yo, dude, you built your house in the wrong place. At least you have a tattered tome, which is cool. But, I'm sorry about whatever's happening over there, but I cannot help you in there because you're just gonna burn. Like, burn, baby, burn. I'm sorry, at least your door's not burning just yet. But yeah, level 100 pig. We are at level 100, which by itself is a little crazy. I don't know exactly what the level of loot is increasing in, higher level stuff, but it should be good, right? Like every 50 levels or something, it should get good. Are there any of these gems good? Probably not, so we're just gonna ignore them because they're whatever. Let's just go up here. We gotta break you, and absolutely nothing in there. Fine, we will break out of your window, and we will be escaping into the night. Now, I could have water bucketed, but you guys know that water bucketing not exactly my specialty, so we're just gonna run on until we find a dungeon. That's just how it's gonna have to be. Well, may not have been the most direct path, but at least we found another one, so that's perfect. You love to see it. All I gotta do is get down here. We just gotta get down into a beautiful dungeon to get the beautiful loot that we seek, that we so desire. Now, of course, it would be quite easy if we were to go do some other things first, but this does in fact seem to be one of the best ways to do this and to get all the champion coins that we must acquire in order to be the best that no one ever was. Okay, cool. Something exploded. I don't know why, but something exploded, so that's cool. Anyway, let's see. Are there any cool things down here? Cisco's coins. Nope. There's a bone helmet. What about you? Nope. Okay, great. What about you? And thorns. Great. Actually, nothing. So we're just gonna go down floors. And hopefully we can find ourselves some good stuff. I don't know how many hits it's gonna be to take out any of the mobs down here, but hopefully less than before, because we are a lot more leveled up for it. So, creeper. Oh, there's the loot gone, so that's great. You'll love to see it when the loot blows up. Fantastic. Anyway, Eye of the Nebula again. Some of you guys again. More tattered tomes. See, I don't really need XP other than for enchanting, but I guess for enchanting is pretty good, so we're just gonna grab him too. There's a chest in here. Nothing. Okay, we're just gonna head down because it doesn't seem like there's anything too great up there either. Shale. Okay, so we do significantly more damage, which is nice. Yeah, we can like 2 or 3 shot Okay, some of them enemies have a lot more health, but some of them we can actually take out relatively quickly, which isn't bad. So I'm not disappointed in that. And we can get through here. Let's get you out, get you out. We just gotta take these guys out and try and survive. They do significant amounts of damage, but we can out-heal it through just continually hitting, which is great. Anyway, let's get all the spawners out. There hopefully are quite a few spawners here, because the more spawners there are, the more chests there will be. But at the same time, it gets a little overwhelming, so we don't want an insane amount. But we got this. Easy dubs, come on. Just give me the good stuff, pretty please. Okay, now let's come over here. And it looks like we've got ourselves absolutely nothing other than a tattered tome. That's fine. Ooh, yay. Okay, we got some of the Cisco's loot bags, so that's great. You'll love to see it. Nothing in there. Okay, more loot bags. That's all I need. That's all I need. Just more of the loot bag. Okay, nope. That's fine. No more loot bags. 5 is apparently all I need. So what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna start by putting them down here, and we're gonna make sure that it knows that the loot bags belong down there, because that's where they belong. Exactly. And nothing in there either. Okay. Well, that's why we go and we patiently go through the entire floor before we take out anything. There's an endermite. Why is there lava down here, by the way? Like, what is this, amber? It's from Darker Depths. I don't know exactly what Darker Depths does, but it seemingly brings lava to random place and amber. And I don't quite know why the amber's here, but that's fine. Okay, well, that's cool, at least. We got some champion coins, another one of the backpacks, the adventure kits. You got Shadow Sting. Okay. I mean, it's a cool sword. I don't quite know if I'm going to use it or not. I don't think I will, because it doesn't look better than our current sword, which does 30 damage. But it's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's put our coins in the other side, in that slot, just so that we have them memorized, so they can't, like, get skipped around anywhere, so we don't lose them while being stupid. But I think we'll just keep on, see if we can get any more of the good loot in this entire floor. If not, then it's a bummer, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Come on, give me something good. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Give me something good. Okay, there's no more chests in that room. Just the one chest. Cool. Give me something good. Nope. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. And that's a dead end too. Okay, great. There's one more way over here, and then we're down to, I think, the nether areas below us, but there might be something else. Okay, we'll get rid of you. It's more of the ancient helmet tablet things. I don't know why I keep grabbing them, because I don't think we need any more than just one for each, but at least we'll have them if we need them, if I need to make like 3,000 sets of them, so we can do that if we wanted to. But drums begin to echo in the distance. Why? That's kind of very ominous. Okay, let's just do this. Let's take care of you. And we've got these chests to open. Okay, zombie, you freak. Get away. Get away, you zombie freak. Anyway, now we got more you guys. We can do that. What's attacking me? Oh, it's a silverfish. Okay. And now, nothing. Of course, there's you showing up now. I don't want to have to deal with cursed armor, but at least we do a lot more damage because things get set on fire, and then we do more damage to things set on fire, and then that stacks, and it goes kind of crazy. It's pretty nice, honestly. But I would like to just not have to worry about anything. So, we're just going to try and do our best to get to that point. Uh-oh, that's not ideal. There we go. Let's just get all you guys taken care of. And now what we shall do is we shall get ourselves the rest of these guys all moved. I don't know why it keeps proccing totem sounds, but it's kind of unsettling because every time I hear totems, I think that I'm, like, passing away. But thankfully we're not, so that's good. Okay, great. Another one of you. Anywho, let's get you taken out. Now we get everything in there, and... Ooh, yay! More champion loot bags! You love to see it. The more that we get, the more that we get, which is amazing. It's very good. You love to see it. Now, I think that you're supposed to get, like, what, max, like, 3 in one chest? So getting 5 is great. Also, -7 and +4. And then 19 and 9. But we get 7 and 9. So we combine you and you. 2 to 11. That gives us 9. So then we combine 7 plus 9. 10. 10 plus 9. 15. Combine 15 plus 19. And we'll see what it gives us. Come on. 23. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. It's a start. It's a start. And now all we gotta do is we just gotta keep going down and getting even more loot. Because that's what the entire premise of this is, which is great. Where was it? Was it over here? Am I just blind? No, it was over this way, right? Yeah, it was. I was right. Oh, there's one more floor before the nether floor, which is great, because it gives us even more loot to get. Yeah, even more astral dust and ancient boots templates to get. I love getting infinite boots templates. That's all I need. That's all I need. Like, more boots templates. The more boots templates, the better. You know, that's what I say. That's my mantra for living life. The more boots templates, the better. You know, you guys hear me say this all the time in all of my videos ever. The more boot templates, the better. And if you don't, then I don't know who you're watching, but that ain't me. I don't know, why am I just going insane? Like, this is probably one of the more fun mod packs. I've just decided to do just about the stupidest thing I could do in the mod pack, which I love doing, but oh dear, is it gonna take forever. And I'm ready for it. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm mentally ready for it, you know? Because this is gonna be one heck of a hero's journey. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We just gotta go this way, right? Because there's whole another area of extra loot. And creepers gonna blow up. Of course they are. So all we gotta do is just try and not get more creepers to spawn, because more creepers spawning means blowing up even more loot, which would suck. So we've uncovered all the loot, and now we just gotta take out all the skeletons, all the dude bros, and now we get you. Chuck all that stuff in there. Chuck that in there, and then we get more chestplate templates. Okay, that one spawned a dude, but we can just ignore him because he's up there. We did get a bunch of the breach gems, which are good. But what I really need is the Cisco stuff. Come on, just give me some of the Cisco stuff. That's all I want. That's all I want. Come on, man. Why you gotta be so mean about it? Come on, man. I just want Cisco's loot. Just good Cisco's loot. Come on now. Come on, man. Oh, well, that's fine. We're just not gonna find it anymore on this floor, I don't think. But that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. There's a dude protecting that one. Arag the Lurker. Which I'm guessing is this spider over here. Arag the Lurker, yes you are, and thankfully enough, I do a lot of damage, so you stood no chance. There's another one of those dudes spawning, great. Uh-oh. Ultra blood-sucking wither skeleton of lightning. Lot of words for a weak dude, but fair enough. More ancient tablets. Alright, let's just chuck that in there. I keep forgetting I need to set myself or douse myself to make sure that I don't stay on fire forever. Because I'm just consistently forgetting that we do not douse without water. Due to one of the curses, one of the 7 curses is that we never get set off from being on fire, which is great. I love just never, fire never dousing, but it's fine, it's all good, it's not a big deal, it's all good. Okay, 27 champion coins. I get you, okay, that's where the chest is. There's a spider here. We just gotta take him out, and then we're good. Rare webbing spider the eclipse. Okay, cool. Now all we gotta do, okay. First I gotta make sure that I set myself not on fire anymore. As I forgot that again, even though I just talked about it. How many times have I talked about it already in the past, like, half an hour? I swear it's been like 20 times, and it's just been half an hour, so I'm smart. Anyway, more champion coins, please, pretty please. Well, no more of the loot bags or champion coins, just a ton of astral dust, which I don't even know what we're gonna use it for yet, but we have a lot of it if we need it, which is real cool if we need it for anything, if it can be used for anything, which it can't be used for a whole ton of stuff, which is fine. It's just a bummer. There we go, more champion loot bags, that's great. And then we just almost get one shot by random dudes that are attacking me because I exposed my back to them. Which is something that I will never make the mistake of doing again. And I say immediately giving my back to a random haunting ghost, of course. I'm so good at this. This Minecraft thing, I think I'm gonna go pro. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so good, you know? Like, y'all really just don't stand a chance. Okay, there's like nothing down there. We're gonna have to go all the way back. But that's fine, of course. Comment below fall damage if you're watching at this point in the video, because you guys know why. If you saw the last video on Cisco's, you know why to comment below fall damage. Great. I'm never gonna live that down. Oh dear. Okay, well this chest isn't broken. I went over and I found that I mined my way to another dungeon, and then I found these chests, which are normal chests, which shouldn't happen. And I was so confused. But it looks like it's fine. We can probably find a bunch more. I did find a significant amount more champion loot bags, which is great. But right now we are only at, what, 24? Or 25? So we've got a ways to go. But we can do this. We got this. We got this. Easy dubs. No big deal. Probably should have used some of the tattered tomes, but I haven't yet, because I don't know why. Okay, well, in the entirety of that bottom floor, I found 5 more champion loot bags and a bunch of other stuff, to the point where I am definitely going to need to actually go through all of these tattered and withered corrupted tomes, just so we have space for everything else in the future. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Don't know exactly how long it's going to take or what we're going to find, but, you know, it's kind of cool. We at least have just a ton of XP that we're going to get, which is nice. I don't know what level we're going to get to, but leave your guesses in the comments. I'm guessing that we're going to get to level 112. Okay, and the last one, looks like we got to 109, but honestly not too bad. We did get another 11% efficiency bonus, which honestly is not bad, but we're going to have to combine one of them with our negative 46%, just so we can even them out maybe. And we got 13%, so even better than it was before. Okay, that's not terrible. We can combine those two, and then we can combine those two as well. Potentially get something relatively decent. Now, we're trying to get one to finally eventually combine up with our current one to get something crazy. But for that, we're going to need what? Our current one's at 56, so we're going to need something around that 56 mark to even make it worth it, and right now we are at 23, so we are nowhere close, but we might get there eventually. It's just gonna take a bit of time, which is fine. Well, that's a little scary. Another unholy grail. We're gonna leave that in there just because we don't ever want to drink it, because it will apparently just kill us, which is not great. Okay, I went through that entire floor, and we ended up getting a ton more of everything, which is great. So we are now at 60 champion loot bags. We're gonna go till we get about the 100 that I was looking for originally, and then we'll open them up. We'll get a couple of them turned into levels and such, but I don't fully know if we're gonna actually get much more up here. If we do, it's great. If not, we'll just find another dungeon, but that'll be really good. That's gonna be our next probably couple days of just running dungeons for them, because free loot bags are free loot bags. It's great. Okay, I just zoned out for a couple hours now, and we now are currently at 105 champion loot bags with 137 champion coins, and we're going to run one more dungeon, and then day 50, I am going to split this into 2 parts. The 2 parts are going to be rather shorter, and it should just be, like, each one should be around an hour and something, but essentially, this is all we're going to do. We're just going to go for it, and we're going to just do what we can to level up. We're going to go kind of crazy. We're going to see what we can with the 105, to get as many as we possibly can of these level ups, with our goal of completing the entire thing. Now, is that a reasonable goal? I don't know exactly. What I do know is that we just got 4 points because I had enough XP to actually level up 4 more times, which is pretty darn good. Now, what I'm also realizing is that there are armor enchant extras as well, which is quite nice. So we're gonna do that, and then I guess we'll have to go through the Berserker and probably into a couple other different things, because it'll be cool. But honestly, should be pretty nice. Can't really tell if I'm extra lucky or if something else is going on, but we just got another, so we're at 130 champion loot bags. We got a bunch more champion coins, and there's an additional nether floor beneath us for us to loot up now, too, which you do love to see. Now, thankfully, our journey home is going to be rather quick, but after I get all of that stuff sorted, we're going to have to work on a storage system, I think. I don't know exactly what storage utilization mods there are in here, but if we can, we'll probably use Tom's simple storage, of course, if that's in here. Now, it'd be great if it is. If it's not, I don't know exactly what I'm going to use, but we're just going to be skedaddle running around, and honestly, I'm kind of curious what level we're going to hit, because as you can see, I did use a bunch of our extra XP that I had to level up to level 237. And so, hopefully we'll be able to go from 237 to maybe 400 or 500, which would be great. Honestly, I mean, more loot bags, more levels, more amazingness. And then we should be fully prepared to just continue looting this stuff up and going for it until we get enough to get the Ring of Flight. Though it does seem like that's going to be a ways off, because, I mean, ultimately, we're not even getting 1,000 out of a stack of champion loot bags, or out of 20 champion loot bags. We're not even getting 1,000 coins out of that, which is unfortunate, because it's 50,000 coins in order to get what we're trying to save up for. So we might have to find another way to farm them up, if there is another way. Now, if there's not, we're gonna have to maybe find a cheeky way around it. Now, I do know of a couple exploits to get like more loot, although I don't know what I'm gonna show on here. But I do know there are some options that we have to cheese it, although I would much rather not. Okay, there we go. Our grand total of 225 champion loot bags, and now we're gonna have to open all these up, go through all of the champion coins, and just get everything that we need from them. Now, I should probably get more pickup upgrades. I think there was one somewhere in a chest. I There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that. We can just open these guys to our heart's content and hopefully get enough champion coins to be able to level up a bunch. Because ultimately that's what we're really after, and we're going to have to see how many champion coins we have at the very end of this. So let's open them all up and see. Okay, well, after all of that, seems like we have a grand total of 2,000, what, 2,200 almost, of the champion coins. Now, that is approximately about, what, 2%? No, 4% of what we need in total. So we're gonna need a lot of champion loot bags. But thankfully, it shouldn't be the end of the world, because at least now we can not have to worry too much about that. We can get a bunch more, and I don't ultimately know what's the easiest way to get them. But what we can probably do is figure it out, and also we can just go through the Dragon's Breath thing, and then we can fight the dude, right? Because there's a Cisco fight, right? Because we need to we need the Radiant Ruby on our Slumbering Equilibrium to awaken it. And ultimately, what we'll be doing is using this, right? So it goes from 23 damage to 31 damage, which is really good. But the main thing we want to do is actually challenge Cisco. So, Talisman of Challenge. We need a Nocturnal Amethyst for that. I don't know how much we get. We get up 1 perfect gem, and we get 15 champion coins. And then there's the Fell King, which gives 20. And that's how we get Tablets of Ascension. But we'll need the Podium of Purgatory and the Tainted Talisman for that. Can we buy the talismans? We can. Okay. So I can buy a Talisman of Challenge. Do we want to do that right now? I don't think so. Not yet. What we will do, though, is we'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks of champion coins. And we're going to trade these in for 2 stacks of Wisdom Scrolls, which is going to be 128 levels. And then we will be going and leveling up 128 times and trying to maximize out our damage dealing ability by utilizing our additional experience stuff and also utilizing our extra hunger stuff as well, which will be cool. That'll be nice. We get some extra saturation along the way, and we can also work on getting the gem stuff fully locked in as well. I do think that maybe getting these ones will be good, but we can also craft up some stuff with our rings and our gems inserted into jewelry, maximizing those out. There's a lot of stuff to actually do to maximize our everything, and overall I think it'll be really, really nice. It'll be super crazy helpful, especially if we can max out everything. So now we're gonna have to do that, which is gonna take about 8 years. Okay, that only took like 5 to 12 minutes, so now we can get all of our Wisdom Scrolls, utilize them all up. We got another stack too. And now we can go through all the skills we want to put stuff into, which we're gonna have to read through them all, but what I'm thinking we do is we go blocking, and we get recovering life on blocks. And what we're gonna want to do is get this entire like section, right? For XP, because XP we can actually utilize to buy skill points and stuff, and we're just gonna maximize everything out, because you know what, we kind of need to. So damage, if you have at least 15 hunger points, critical damage, we go like this, we get that, we go here, we go to the center with that, and then we can also get the recovering extra life, getting extra block, getting the healthy diet, whatever. Who cares about that when you can instead just get even more stuff? Go even further beyond. That's all that we really care about, is we're just going to maximize this entire section out. We click confirm. That's confirmed. So we have that entire section now. Now all we got to do is we're going to go fishing, and we're going to get the entire fishing thing locked in. And then we're gonna get the crafted weapons extra stuff. So we get crazy stuff there. And then now, what do we not have fully done over here? Repaired equipment, crafted boot, gem sockets, and then crafted boots, a little bit extra speed as well. So then, I mean, we could go even more, which might be a shout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good lord. We could do 3 more stacks. 3 more stacks, and I think we can max out the entire thing. Okay, maybe not. It might be close, though. But it'll definitely be worth it, because then we could just get insane loot from everything, and have everything just stack and compound. And we'll be doing almost infinite damage, and we got crazy protection. I still don't have any gems on my stuff, which is other than the chest plate and the leggings. Probably should put stuff on the sword, now that I think about it. Which means I should probably look at what we have. Base damage? Wait. That goes on helmets to give us more damage. But we could also put this stuff for mining. Well, I'll have to read through it all. But essentially, I know there's some that are really, really good. This one gives extra damage from it being on a curio, though. Maybe we try and figure that out. But for now, we're just gonna have to trade in more champion coins for more scrolls, which is gonna take about 8 years, but that's fine. Okay, well, that didn't actually take as long as I thought, because I kind of got into the zone with it, but it was a bit of a thing. So now we've got that, and now we've got another stack to go. Okay. And we have one more stack, and then we'll be able to go through all the extra levels. Wait, is that max? Or 499? Do I really gotta go back into the config to change it again? Okay. Well, people were asking me how to find out how to change it anyway. So you go into config, you go, wait, what is it? Skill, passive skill tree, config, common, modify, skill points, maximum skill points. We're gonna set it to, we'll go 1,000. And then we go, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, save. Now, what it should let us do is it should let us use more after we reload the world. Hopefully. If not, it's a little busted. There we go, and now we can finish doing this. And now you guys know how to get to set the max level higher anyway as well. So that's cool. Y'all know how to do it. Now all we gotta do is just level up everything else that has not been yet leveled up. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, and then we should be good to go. So let's just max everything out real quick. Well, it turns out that's not enough to actually unlock everything, so we still have the entire, like, ranged section over here to complete. But that's not terrible, because right now our current stats are saying 0.25 armor per evasion, plus 10% armor, plus 37% armor, plus 110% amplification chance on armor, plus 10% armor if you have 50 armor, plus 10% if you have 100 armor, plus 5%, or plus 5 armor per gem in chestplate, plus 2 armor per gem in helmet, plus 25% air retrieval chance, plus 0.1 attack damage per 1 armor, plus 40% attack speed, plus 9% attack speed if you have enchanted weapon in hand, plus 9% attack speed if you have ranged weapon in hand, plus 9% attack speed if you have a shield in hand, plus 14% attack speed if you have 15 hunger points, plus 10% attack speed if you have 50% health at most, plus 20% attack speed if you have effects, plus 4% attack speed if you have gems in weapon, plus 4% attack speed per gem in weapon, plus 45% block break speed if you have pickaxe in hand, plus 49% blocking, or 49 blocking, plus 10 blocking if you have enchanted shield in hand, plus 10 blocking if you have at least 15 hunger points, plus 1 blocking per hunger point, plus 5 blocking per enchantment on shield, plus 15% chance to get 100% fishing loot, plus 5% chance to get 500% fishing loot, plus 25% chance to get 100% gems from ore, plus 15% chance to get 200 mobs loot, plus 45% chance to get 100% mobs loot, plus 25% chance to set enemies on fire for 5 seconds on hit, crafted armor plus 1.7 armor, crafted armor plus 5% armor toughness, crafted armor plus 4% evasion, crafted armor plus 4 max health, crafted armor plus 5 stealth, plus 5 crafted axes, plus 10% critical hit chance, crafted beneficial potions, 20% amplification chance, 20% amplification chance, 20% amplification chance, 100% amplification chance, 20%, 20%, 20%, plus 10% duration. Crafted boots, plus 1 socket, plus 15% speed, plus 5 stealth. Crafted equipment, plus 1 armor toughness, plus 60% durability. Crafted food, plus 20% critical hit damage for 1 minute, plus 14% damage for 1 minute, plus 5.5 life regen for 1 minute, plus 1 hunger, or restores 1 health, plus 100% saturation, harmful potion, max duration, and amplification stuff. Melee weapons plus 7 attack damage, plus 25% attack speed, plus 10% critical hit chance. Crafted necklaces, plus 5% max health. Crafted potions, a bunch of extra effects. Crafted shields, a bunch of extra effects. And then a bunch of extra effects, plus damage and stuff if you have gems and weapons. So we need to get gems in our weapons ASAP to get maximum efficiency out of that. So what we're gonna do is we want to get armor shred. So we're gonna level up the breach gem to the max level. And what we're also gonna do is we're going to get a not this gem, where is it? Not this gem, this one, to do more damage as well. And this is a ballast gem, so we need 4 of them to level it up to perfect, because we only want perfect gems here. That's all we care about right now, is perfect gems. So we level up you to flawless, level up you to flawless, and then we level you up to perfect, and then we combine you to perfect as well. And now we should have a couple more gems to put on it, but I don't know exactly what we have right now. Now, we could do a couple things, but what I'm thinking is we want to fully equip ourselves with the best selection of things possible, which means we're going to potentially need to get a couple extra things. But that should be fine for now, so what we're going to do is come back over to our smithing table, and we're going to put the perfect ballast gem on here, as well as the perfect breach gem, which will give us an increase of 20 attack damage and 11 armor pierce, which will be quite good overall. It's pretty good. You love to see it. And then we also have sharpness, telekinesis. Well, we can level up the enchants as well over time, because that's not something that I'm super crazy worried about. But for now, I am going to end this particular part of the episode now, because I think that it has been one heck of a video, and I enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed it as well, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one for more. Bye-bye!